Yeah, let's talk some hormonal control. Everyone loves some good old endocrinology. So, if you remember from endocrinology, the hypothalamus really has tons of things to do in regulating the function and hormone levels and everything that has to do with just keeping a balance. It's the homeostatic center, it's that control place. And no surprise whatsoever, it has control over the production and use of the sexual characteristics of individuals, both male and female. We're going to be talking male. So both male and female are going to have this GnRH, which is short for gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonad because it's referring to the reproductive tissues. Tropin, which is a type of, let's just say, signaling molecule for now, releasing hormone. It's stimulating, hey, it is time to release specific things so that the man can be a man and a woman can be a woman. And what it does is it sneaks down into the anterior pituitary, where the anterior pituitary releases both luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. What follicle stimulating hormone does is it's the primary stimulator of spermatogenesis. You'll see that there's this little light arrow coming up from a different position. That is for a reason. There is another hormone that needs to be present for spermatogenesis to be complete. But follicular stimulating hormone is the primary hormone for spermatogenesis. It stimulates the follicles. Neat little name right there. Luteinizing hormone was given its name because of some female characteristics, which you'll learn later on. For now, all you need to know is that the luteinizing hormone comes along to some interstitial cells, aka Leydig cells. And what these Leydig cells do is they produce testosterone. Testosterone is going to go ahead and come out of these Leydig cells and do one of several things. One, you remember that there was that extra arrow that was going to spermatogenesis. Testosterone has a role in the development of the sperm. It also has the male pattern development. So when you're during the fetus, so if you want to be a male, testosterone has to be developed in order for the characteristic male things to develop, a penis, testis, scrotum, all that. You will also need it for other secondary male characteristics other than the male genitalia. The testosterone induces facial hair growth. There we go. Body hair growth. It stimulates muscle growth and calcium growth. It does a lot of anabolism. It makes things grow and build. That is why it takes men a little bit longer to grow and taller than females, because that testosterone takes a little longer. Now, just like everything else in the hormone level or hormones, there is a negative feedback loop. When follicular stimulating hormone or testosterone comes along, the spermatogenic cells are going to release inhibin. Inhibin stops the release of follicular stimulating hormone as well as luteinizing hormone. Testosterone is also a negative feedback. It'll come back to the anterior pituitary and say, whoa, fellas, that's enough FSH-LH. We don't need no more. It also will feedback, this testosterone will also feedback onto the hypothalamus and say gonadotropin releasing hormone is not really necessary. We kind of have enough, you know. But hey, who am I to judge? Now, here's an FYI about testosterone supplements. It can make them sterile. Here's why. Obviously, it does stimulate anabolism. It causes metabolism. It causes muscle growth. That's why it's desirous for some men to take these testosterone supplements. However, the problem is, usually where the tissues where hormone is released, we'll see a huge concentration of that hormone from where it's released. While things that regulate it will see a much lower concentration. So what happens is you induce another source that mimics the higher levels of testosterone and shuts off the gonadotropin releasing hormone and the follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, you're not going to get a high enough concentration in the original tissue, the testes. And if you remember right, you really need that high concentration to really develop sperm or go through spermatogenesis. So taking too much testosterone supplement can cause sterility. With that, that is the end of the male reproductive endocrine stuff, we're going to say for now. There will be one more video in regards to the male reproductive system. It will be discussing how sperm actually leave the body and what structures contribute to ejaculate. Thank you all and have a good time.